Welcome back, Dawn Hunters. We have been all over Southeast Asia. We're currently in a place called Phi Phi Island.
And we just celebrated New Year's, Thai New Year's. That was so much fun. Make sure to check the last episode for that.
And we didn't tell you guys, we have a new hole in our boat. Not intentional.
Yes, there is a freaking huge hole in our boat, and about this a little later. But for right now, we have to head back to Phuket to be hauled out.
Yes, if we only had steel or aluminum.
Then we wouldn't have a hole in our boat.
We'd have a dent.
Let's see if we can make it back to Phuket because it seems to be...
Some wind.
Some wind! We're gonna go sail... Oops. I stepped on his foot. Sorry.
Break your chains off.
Port side engine not starting. Port side is really a pain in the ass. Luckily, I installed a combiner switch and a relay, so if something goes wrong with the battery on one engine, I can combine the batteries and start it with the other one. Now we get to test that thing.
Doesn't look like you remember where that combiner is.
Let's hope this works.
What happened exactly? For us non-technical people here?
For some reason the battery was very low, almost dead on the port side, and I added a combiner relay a while back with a switch so I can actually combine the port engine battery with the starboard engine battery, and now by the two of them together it'll start. But then once it starts you have to go down there and uncombine them again.
No.
Now. All right, ready to go? Let's get that anchor up.
We are getting the bridle up, which is a special rope for anchor not to be pulling the chain, and for the anchor, how you say it in English? Not to get out?
So the anchor shank isn't pulled up on the air. It's pulled straight so the anchor has better holding power.
So nice. Can always rely on my husband for English.
Oh, I wish we had a stainless steel chain because they just slide and fall nicely. The galvanized chains stack up. When they get too high, then the windlass gets jammed as well. So you have to like take half of it up, crawl underneath, move the chain around, and then go the rest of the way. So I'm gonna let you finish the anchoring. I'm gonna go up to the helm, which means the anchor is no longer holding us.
Go already. I could have done this all without you.
This place is so nice. You can go from hiking trails to fire dancers and actually riding a mechanical bull. Where else can you do that? We picked the name Dawn Hunters is because we have to travel. We have to continue. And no matter how nice some places are, there's always more out there to be seen. So, off we go.
Look at this! Sail up! So amazing!
So luckily we have wind helping us a little today. It's not in the most favorable direction, but enough to at least throw the general up. I don't think I'm gonna mess with the mainsail because the forecast is we're gonna keep having the winds move and shift, but at least we can help stabilize and use a little of the wind.
I think it's because you're still in your soul a motor sailor.
My soul is a motor sailor.
For those of you guys who joined us recently, we did have a steel motor sailor from 1985. Huge steel beast that we restored for like 5 years in the Boatyard. So that would be season 1 and season 2 in Bahamas. Make sure to watch it. This is actually the best part about this cat, not just because it has this upper sitting, but also you can nicely rest in shade under this boom. You just have to remember not to fall asleep for a long time and to keep rolling with the sun. Wow, William, look at the amount of the fish traps out there. I think we have to change the course or something. There are like thousands of them there.
You're gonna have to keep me alert here because I can't see the other side of the sail. So let me know when you see them coming closer.
Now.
Thanks.
This is a crazy amount of jellyfishes. Look at them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 in only 10 seconds. There are probably thousands of them. What's going on? Do you want to go swim?
I've heard about people having their generators running and sucking one in and then messing up their generator and their inverter and everything. So one advantage about having, I guess, sail drives is that they're so low that the jellyfish aren't going to get stuck. But once in a while I hear kind of a clunking noise, and I think that means that we kind of hit one.
What, the orange one?
Last time the drive stopped working, lost control of the boat and the current, and that's how we got a hole in the boat. This time I'm trying the drive off and the motor off, hoping that maybe when I get near where I need it, I can turn it back on again and it'll work. Because coming in with this wind, naturally we have the best wind ever coming into the marina. So let's keep our fingers crossed.
As always, we are coming in freaking huge traffic. The wind just subsided to 17 knots. And our drive is not working. What can be better? Seriously, fingers crossed, because we already have a hole in our boat, so we don't need another one. Our friend Captain Nut is waiting us there to help us with ropes. So hopefully we're gonna be fine. William might need to turn around before we can go and dock. And that's why if he is, then I have to go and stand on that pontoon because he cannot see there. So I'm gonna go.
Big audience, big cap. Here we are again, Boatyard Blues. I haven't shaved because I've been working day and night in this 42-degree sea heat. Let me go show you what we're doing here. Welcome to my little mouse hole. Lucky for us, there is a sealed bulkhead right about here, so if you smash something, This is completely sealed off. The bad news is that we can't get behind it, so we're gonna have to cut an access hole to get this fixed and then put it all back together again, which also means that it's gonna mess up the sticker. So we had to remove the whole sticker on the boat. Nothing's ever easy in boat life.
In fact, guys, you only are hearing half of the truth because this is half of the couple. This man always wanted to remove the sticker because what's happening is that the sticker is pretty old and it's been torn multiple parts, so they've been patching it all over the place. And when we do lower the dinghy sometimes hits a little bit and the sticker again gets torn. So he's been talking about removing that sticker all this time. I come to the boatyard yesterday and that's what I see. Imagine this person didn't tell me they're gonna remove the sticker. If you are a woman and you're watching this, what would you do?
The advantages of being in charge in the boatyard. So if you are a woman married to a boat guy, don't leave him alone in the boatyard. You never know what you're going to come back to. And the reason why we have a hole is because this boat for 6 months has an intermittent drive problem. Sometimes it shifts, sometimes it doesn't, and it always doesn't in current and wind. So I had to make an emergency maneuver and we kissed a steel platform.
So where is your steel boat now? Everybody gonna say. We want those comments. Where is that steel boat now?
And we were also hit by another boat because of the current, which smashed us into the dock. The sugar scoop got hit and the side of the boat. Which then caused these scratches. Luckily, that captain is kind of like taking care of this for us.
And this all happened in literally 2 days.
New corner repairs A and new corner repairs B. So new sail drive installed. We'll be putting the prop on today, so no more shifting problems. Let me show you quickly. I had so many questions about these feathering props. I want to show you on the other drive for a moment. So a feathering prop automatically changes the pitch from forward to reverse, and then when under sail, the prop goes flat, so there's no drag. We only have 2 things left, and the boat can go in the water, but now we have to wait for high tide for the next 3 days.
While we're waiting, I'm taking you to Old Town Phuket.
To a barber?
No, you can't shave till we are in the water.
I might look like Santa Claus.
Welcome to Old Town Phuket.
You know what's amazing in this place is that there are people living in between businesses. So they have their house, their cat, and then right next door is some restaurant.
Yeah, and there is such a crazy mix of different stuff. For example, it can be a super modern coffee shop, and then next door are those people living here for hundreds of years.
Or like this. Look at this entrance.
I know, it's crazy.
To die for it. Here's an excellent example. You have this fully renovated coffee shop, air conditioning and super nice, and next door, homemade cookies and crackers right from the oven. So Yana is trying to take us to some hidden coffee shop. I hear roosters, chickens, and we're supposed to go down some alley. And?
Well, we can't find it because it's hidden. It's supposed to be hard to find.
7 years of marriage and 7 years of following Google around. 60% of the time, the places are closed or they're not even the right place. So let's see which one this is.
This becomes stranger and stranger. I don't know what kind of coffee shop can be here. Hello? Doesn't look like a coffee shop. Oh, this one. Door right for me. Coffee shop. I think it's closed. No! It's closed!
Case closed, coffee shop closed. 2 for William, 1 for Google. You can be in Thailand and go in a little side street like this and in little places, and there's like no fear compared to so many other locations. The people here are friendly. Nobody jumps out of the back alley and attacks you. Phuket definitely is an amazing place you have to see.
Okay, let's go find some better place that is open. So many delicious things just calling my name.
Even if I told you what I wanted, I still wouldn't know what it is. So this looks pretty cool. Let's try this on for size. The lady did not want to be seen on camera, so as soon as the camera was on, she ran in the corner, and when the camera went away, then she came back out again. So I guess that's something that we have to take an eyeball for. Let's try these things. Kind of sweet, very crunchy. Still don't know what it is, but it's pretty good. Do not do this at home.
What's going on there?
Oh, you're fine.
Uncle, hi. I need water. I don't think I can swallow it. If you ever forgot a pancake on a stove and it got all like crunchy, that's what it tastes like.
There's peppers blowing out in the street.
Yeah, they are cooking with peppers in this place. And all the fumes are going out. I think my eyes are burning too. So good. Wow, you're not getting this one. A coconut pancake with a little soft in the middle, crunchy on the outside. And this is, by the way, Mom and her son, and they are here every day sweating away.
It is hot, I think 42 degree on the heat index, and these people are cooking on these coals, making these amazing little guys.
Guys, they didn't even charge us for one because they were already clothing. And we're like, oh, and they gave us one for free.
Yes.
They didn't even want to take money.
There was one here somewhere, gone.
Gone.
Anybody like blue? Because you're not shopping here if you don't like blue. This is a walking street. Look how many people are walking. We're gonna join.
How many cameras can you count? Actually, there are more people taking pictures than walking on this walking street, and we are one of them. Right behind me is what's called a perfect couple matching.
Something about this place looks like you can come here if you want to put a spell on someone, maybe. I think I'm leaving.
I already been there. I've put a love spell on you. Only in Asia, guys, you see the umbrellas when there is no rain because it's so sunny here.
Maybe we should be having one with this bald head.
There are actually so many mixed up opinions about Old Town Phuket. Some people love it, some people hate it. Personally, this is my favorite part of Phuket because I'm really not a beach kind of person.
It is such a cool mixture of diverse cultures, of Chinese and of Thailand, and of some mixture of coffee shops. You can get whatever you can imagine here, but you're gonna gain at least 5 kilos.
Yeah, So we have to go back and work on the boat. Actually, first we have to find a hotel.
I haven't driven in like 2 years and I'm driving on the wrong side.
I also booked us a room, and it looks really pretty on the pictures, and I'm actually quite excited.
Every time Yana books something, we get there and it's closed.
Yeah, I'm not getting any luck with rentals here, so let's see what happens. Hill? I am not going on this truck on this hill. I'm going by feet.
We've got 4-wheel drive. Come on, be adventurous. See you up there.
Well, now I'm really scared. William asked me to book a room somewhere by our marina, and our marina is very much outside of civilized Phuket. There are so many strange noises here. I know he couldn't stop, but now I'm wondering how far this road goes up.
It'd be pretty interesting for her to get up here because this has been going on and on for a long ways, and the road keeps getting skinnier. So I wonder if she's okay because I've been sitting here forever and that was a long way up.
No problem.
You are not telling the truth. Look at you.
Guys, this is so pretty. Look how pretty.
You get a gold star for today.
Are you gonna hate me for all the steps?
Cameraman's taking a break. Pay is way too low. We've been driving for forever and now walking forever. And I don't know if we're gonna ever find our room.
This, my friends, is the ocean view. Don't take any other ocean view other than this kind of ocean view. Seriously, this is amazing. I'm surprised because the hotel was like super cheap. I think it was like $50 a night.
Did you get the room keys up there? You didn't. It's at the top of the hill again. I don't know how to act. This is our first room in a year, maybe more. Wow.
Ah, this is the bed. Thank you very much for being our valuable guest, and we hope that you enjoyed our service and facilities. We would like to inform you that the electricity will be cut off, including the water system within the hotel will be unavailable. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience and hope that you could prepare yourself with the situation. That's why it was so cheap. Well, we have ocean for the water. And who needs electricity? We are off-gridders. Alright guys, so the hole is fixed. Everything that was broken supposedly is fixed. Now we are going in the water. Who could have thought it's gonna be so fast?
After 3 times on the hard stand, we finally have had to put a new drive in because since the original boat inspection, the shifting was intermittent. And because the shifting didn't work, we created a new hole in the boat, which also had to be fixed. Let's cross our fingers, and you know what? I'm gonna drive this time.
Get back out of there before the real driver came and kick your ass out of there.
Let's take a quick walk and show you how this hydraulic lift picks the whole boat up and then goes down in the water. Very important that it's on the bulkheads and not between, or you have new holes. So this lift hydraulically can move port starboard, the tractor moves front and back, and they get the exact location. raise the boat up in the air, and then squeeze it through this little narrow path to the water. And we can only do it at high tide because it's a 50-foot boat. And if it's not high tide, it's not getting in the water. So we have 1 day a week to get this to happen. Always take your boat for a test ride after a bunch of work, or even a little work, before you put it in the slip. There's another reason why having 2 engines is so much of an advantage.
Yes, we just lunched and William decided to take the boat for exactly 100 meters forward and back before we go into the slip, and suddenly
Boom!
boom, boom.
And they're like, shut off the engine, there's oil spraying all over the place.
Captain Nut, as a friend, was helping us to bring the boat from the dock, from the dry dock to the slip. He was here watching the engine while William was piloting the boat.
Another day